Slick's Big Time Barbecue is pretty impressive, both in scope and in taste. Could you tell us a little bit about how Slick's got its humble beginnings?
Well, we started because we entertain all the time. I have another company. We sell surveillance equipment, so we'd be executives coming in and our family and friends, and Barbie's an incredible hostess, and so we would be doing different kinds of events, and 1 or 2 phone calls led to 30, 40 people over. And the barbecue was good, but I didn't really like all the sauces, so we decided to make our own sauces. One thing led to another, and we're in the bottles, and we're in 24 stores, and we're in 300 stores.
So from surveillance to barbecue sauces, that's a pretty big leap. Now, did you create these sauces yourselves?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Barbie's phenomenal with her taste buds. She can tell you what's in just by 1 spoonful of stuff. So I kind of started playing with them. She tweaked them and gave us the fine tuning, and so these 2 were born. All of a sudden people were like, yeah, I know you're using some rubs, what is it? And so, all right, we'll throw those in a bottle. So now we have the rubs and the sauces both in bottles. And our sauces are quite different than the average barbecue. If you can see that in the camera, they're way thinner than the traditional thicker style, which is like this. The Snake River is more of a thick traditional style.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we did that was because we wanted sauces, being in the wine country that we're in, that would help enhance the taste of the meat without masking and covering your palate.
Exactly.
So if you're having a nice glass of wine or one of our fine micro brews, you're still not going to lose the nuances of those drinks.
You make a great team together. Do you work together all the time?
Well, we're pretty much that's all we do is work. So yeah, when we're together, we're working usually, or we're having dinner and marketing meetings, and yeah, it works out. Barbie still has her own thing she does, the day-to-day at the restaurant, carrying the heavy meat and doing that stuff. I pretty much handle that, but we kind of break up the task and divide and conquer.
Could you name drop a little bit on anyone famous that we might know?
Well, we had 11 guys fly out from North Carolina who thought pulled pork was their invention, and then I sent them a package of it, and 11 of them flew to our house for dinner from NASCAR. We had Iron Chef Bo McMillan now had our food and introduced us to the president of Food Network. We had Dave Martin, who was a runner-up in the first season of Top Chef, got a hold of our sauces at one of our wineries, and he flew out and had dinner with us at our house. And
we've also fed Jennifer Nettles, we've fed Thompson Square, we've fed numerous country artists
really
that have asked
Daniel
us to
Baldwin.
come on our what do you call it? Their big tour buses. Come cook for us.
Doing this type of venture, it takes a little bit of courage to jump off that cliff and build your wings on the way down. Who inspired you to do this? Was there anyone in particular?
No, not really. I'm a very competitive personality, and I just jump in with both feet and then figure it out as I go. If I want to do something, I just do it.
And both of us actually come from family of entrepreneurs, because my parents came out of Hungary, and so they both, created businesses, did their own thing. Same thing with Dan. You just jump in, you create something that you're passionate about.
What motivates you to give so much back to the community the way you do?
I think that's just built into us, as a Christian man and woman in our belief system, our faith. It's part of giving back and being good stewards of what you're given.
And one of our dearest causes too is giving back to the vets, specifically our troops, our veterans,
first responders.
Those are very dear causes to our heart. So.
Tremendous.
We believe we wouldn't do any of this, our businesses, if our freedoms hadn't been supported and fought for by those brave guys.
Yeah.
Tremendous. The final question, guys. If you'd like to give a shout out to someone in the community who's really wowed you lately, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out! Well, Joseph, for one. Videographer, cameraman, extraordinary.
Bipolar.
The Tualatin Chamber has been phenomenal. We're looking forward to everything we're going to be able to do in the near and distant future with you guys.
Yeah.
We'll give our shout out to the chamber.
To the chamber, because we have very comparable energy, you know?
Right
It's
on.
just like, yay!
Well, we're
family.
sold on you guys. And Dan, thank you so much for the interview today. Barbie,
you.
really wonderful. And it's a wrap. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
So
Can we have
Barbie
one
and
urban
Dan.
thing? What if we have one urban jingle called the butt rub?
Keep sipping